what's up, guys? It's me, TCC, and tonight we are live early because I'm not going to be hosting the live stream, the Pokemon card live stream at its regular time tonight. I will be playing Elden Ring with the launch of Elden Ring in about 2 hours. Actually, this stream has to be exactly 2 hours, not any longer, because the other stream is already scheduled to go live as soon as this one ends, okay? So I figure, I got 2 hours to blow. Might as well open up some cards. All right. Whip and Nene. That's right. First you whip and then you Nene. We did get a few cards graded. We got Rayquaza VMAX from VMAX Climax for Anthony Rodriguez. Here's Analog Youth for Dylan Blake. Umbreon Celebrations Gold Star for Larry Ellis, and Mew Celebrations Ultra Rare for Larry Ellis. They all graded 10. How nice is that? Yay! All right. So tonight's the very, 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 very brief, very fast live stream, and then look, the other album started. I didn't mean to do that. All right. Well, we'll just go with that. I was just gonna play Pokemon music, but the other thing I started. Might as well play video games as the world goes to. What? That's right. Well, it's not all going to poop. We're having that fight in Russia, but it's not all over the world. Who knows if China does something with Taiwan, though, right? All right, I'm logging in. So we got 2 very short hours. I'm going to call no more orders, like 45 minutes in, probably. You got a real small window of time if you want to open anything. There was a guy who said that he got missed yesterday. Let me see if I can find him real fast. We had a really long stream last night, of course. Give me a minute. Come on now. David Capistran, I believe. Mr. 7 Blue Sky Stream and a Volt Tackle. All right, so David Capistran is the first order of the night because he got missed. Mr. David, what's up, James? How's it going, everyone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. The Lugia is a 9. So, and he wants 1 Volt Tackle. You got it. This is David Capistran's order. We did not do his order from a long time ago. Oh, we also have I see. We got another thing to do. I got to print a label for someone. Oh, is he an international order? Oh, no. The other guy's international, isn't it? Oh, he is. Okay. So I got a message from another guy saying he didn't get his slab. I'll get in contact with them. Mr. Euling, the element of surprise. That's right. Why people keep saying surprise stream? Mr. Super Chat. Super Chat said, did you put my Pika under express grading? I did. Yes. All right, let's sneak it up. Do you ship to Ukraine? I could, but no guarantee you actually get your Pokies. Is VMAX Climax the one with character cards? Yes, that's the one. Also, we are accepting pre-orders for Brilliant Stars. If you pre-order it, I'll simply write your name down on a card and put you to the side. Now, will we get Brilliant Stars on Saturday? I was definitely scheduled to receive some on Saturday. I don't know if any would have arrived Friday, but honestly, I would not be surprised. However, the storm out here in Missouri got even worse. It just rained freezing water, and it is going to be freezing temperatures on Friday, which is tomorrow. So I'm not expecting any mail tomorrow or any mail pickup. And what that means is Brilliant Stars may show up as late as Monday, which is kind of frustrating. But if you want to open it on this channel, you can place a pre-order for that. And yeah, I mean, if you pull something hot, the nice thing is you might be able to then go and have me grade it for you. David Capistran. So we got that, and I think that's a really cool thing that we're able to do. And a lot of places can't do that for you. Is freezing water called ice? That's right. Here you go, David. David Capistran. David picked up Rayquaza, huh? That's a hot pull, man. The weather sucks. I work for FedEx, and it will be slow. Hello. Please ship. I live at the border of Russia, Ukraine. Mister, can we donate? Can we donate to name your character in the Elden Ring? Maybe. That is a good question. Probably not. Probably not, because I don't know the best way to do that, but I'll be staring at that name like the entire time. I'll probably just name him D, to tell you the truth, like one letter. It's tempting, though. All right, so here we are. We finished pretty late yesterday, and then we got an order from Giovanni Bonaire. 6 brilliant stars. All right, Giovanni Bonaire. Love the videos. Do you guys think Hidden Fates is a good set? It was a good set until they overprinted it. Giovanni Bonaire. And he says 6 brilliant star. 6 BR. You're waiting for Elden Ring? I'm waiting for Elden Ring. This stream will be exactly 2 hours long. Not a minute longer, no matter what orders I get. We are on a very strict... Oh, what's this? My computer freezing? Oh, there it goes. Okay, good. We're on a very strict schedule. Okay, so now we have Jonathan Cardonis. And he wants... he thinks he can order Brilliant Star, but he can't. So he wants 2 chilies and 1 pokey. All right, 2 chilies and 1 pokey card. I think he means poker card. Yes. So he then wants 2 Brilliant Stars, but I can't do 2 Brilliant Stars for him. There's a minimum of 6 orders. 6 packs. That was my first game of Fortnite since Season 9. Can someone in chat tell me why a short stream? Elden Ring has been proven to increase PB size. Tonight, in 2 hours, I'm going live on TheCardconomist. That's my other YouTube channel, and we're going to be playing some Elden Ring. So you can join me if you want. There's a link to the TheCardconomist channel at the top of the description tonight. You can join after this stream is over if you feel like it. And I'm probably going to be playing that game for probably like 3 or 4 hours tonight. That's my guess. Jonathan Cardonis. Cardenas? Mr. John. Minimum of 6 packs. That's right. If you're going to do the pre-order. I don't want people pre-ordering like 1 pack. That's too much effort. What class will you be picking in Elden Ring? I picked Samurai. So for me, I'll probably be picking like the Knight class. I don't know if that's what they call it in Elden Ring, but in Dark Souls, that's what they would have called it. It's a class that doesn't really invest in any cleric or any magic. It just invests in like, you know, strength, dexterity, I think health. I don't really know exactly how it works yet. Some of you guys probably have already watched gameplay. I have no knowledge of the game, okay? Okay, next up. It's doing it again. It's freezing. My laptop's freezing. Steven Demas, he says, hey, mister, I wanted to see if you can see the tracking on my package. It's been 2.5 weeks. I've not gotten any tracking information. All right, let's go look. It froze again. Something's going on with... Oh, no, something's going on with my computer. Oh, no, what is this? Let me, my computer's concerning me. The mouse is... I'm losing control of the mouse for some reason. So, Steven Demas, I've got control of the mouse right now. Let's look you up, man. Oh, nice, going in blind. Are you playing on PC? I'll be playing on the Xbox. Steven Demas. All right, Steven, we're doing a search for you. Russian cyber attack. Focus scrub stealing James Pokies. I am having some sort of complication with my laptop. The mouse is not working when it should be. It seems anytime I let go of the mouse, it freezes up. All right, Steven Demas, it does say that it is printed in transit, arriving late. So, USPS says, in transit, arriving late. And there we go. I've lost control of the mouse again. Oh, no, guys. I might have to reset my computer. I don't know what's going on with the mouse on the computer right now. If I hit Control-Alt-Delete, I gain control of the mouse again. We have Kurt Eirig. He says, hi, mister. I'll have 2 spots in the XY Ancient Origins box break. You got it. This is for Kurt Eirig. He wants in the Ancient Origins box break. Two spots. You did it. You got 6 and 7. Pack break is still Neo 1. We could do another Neo 1. Tempted to do a heavy pack of Rocket, but that would be real expensive. I finally sat down and worked all the math out. Yeah, I would be trying to sell the pack for about $1,000. That's what I'd be doing. You would get a guaranteed heavy pack. So it wouldn't be like when you order from a stranger online and you're like, I hope it's heavy. No, it would be a guaranteed heavy pack. But it would be I need to sell the pack for about 1,000 for it to be worth it. Okay, so 2 spots and then 1 spot in the Neo pack break. All right, Kurt Eyrig, you got it. And I don't know what that comes out to per spot. There we go. Carl is here. He says, pre-order Brilliant Stars. All right, Carl is picking up a pre-order. I like this. We might do pre-orders in the future too, because it's actually not that difficult. Can you keep opening Pokies while you play Elden Ring with... Yeah, we did that one time, actually. We did back in the day when I was still hosting both channels and not just focusing on the card channel. We were playing through a game of Pokemon Blue, and people could order like a pack of Team Rocket, and I would open it right there. Ran Missy Elver to remember that because he got a nice pull that day. He opened a pack, I believe. Let's see. My God. I was watching for Pokemon cards to be listed on the eBays, maybe like new listings for cheap Pokemon cards. Maybe people would panic sell because of the economy. Really didn't see that. It seemed kind of like just a regular day. And also, I noticed with the stock market, which, by the way, I bought some Google stock. On the stock market, it actually rallied a little bit. You would think that it would plummet all day, but it did not. It had already plummeted when the market opened, and then not really plummet, but it went down a little bit. Like I think Google stock went down to almost 224 or something like that. But after that, it kind of recovered a little bit. Kind of interesting. I don't think that it makes sense because, you know, if the world's not doing business with itself, and there's a very high risk of that, profits should go down, right? Like Russia supplies quite a lot of oil to the rest of the world. So I don't know what's going to happen. Let's see. Kurt, Carl, Eddie Petty is here. He'll take an NBA pack. Oh, nice to have you here, Mr. Eddie. Look at that. We got NBA packs again. Isn't that nice? All right. Mister, you're being hacked by Russia. Mister, you could start a large sublist that gets you into a pack break for the Rocket Pack. We could do that. That would be interesting. I guess maybe there could be like, I don't know. Maybe there could be like 10 spots and one of those 10 people pulls a spot in the pack break. It's kind of an interesting idea. What kind of wait we looking like? It's going to be a short wait, and this stream is going to end very early. This is going to be a precise 2-hour stream. Any orders that come after the 2-hour mark will not be serviced tonight. So I apologize if I do not finish all orders. Hey, you got LeBron James. You should have Quip open the packs. That is an interesting idea. I don't know if she would be down to do that because she is very sleepy right now. I think she's sleeping, in fact, right now. That is an interesting idea, though. I don't know if our internet could handle it, too. Like, I wouldn't want the internet quality to suffer on either channel because our internet would have to upload quite a lot for both channels. Is there going to be a late night stream after Elden Ring? Probably not. Probably not. I'm probably going to play Elden Ring for, like, as long as I can. Just sub to TheCardconomist. I'll be watching. Thanks, man. Yeah, you guys, TheCardconomist, there's a link to TheCardconomist, my other YouTube channel at the top of this description, and that's where we'll be playing, okay? But I'll be sure to ping the Discord, too. Carlos Sura. He says VMAX Climax box. You got it, man. This is Imposter Gary Oak. What's up, man? All right, Carlos Sura. Why is GameConomist logo black and white? You know, that is what it originally was back in the day, and I recently changed it back to that. I had it be black and gray for a little while. Actually, it was black and red for a while, but I made this channel in the black and red logo, and then I didn't want both channels to have the same logo, So I changed the TheCardconomist to have a black and gray logo for a while, which I thought was cool looking, but it was too dark, and I think it doesn't fit well if you have like the dark theme on your laptop. So I changed it back to the black and white, which was the original design. Should I grade my cards if I'm not selling them? I suppose. You grade cards to turn them into sort of... Grading does a few things. One of the main things grading does is it protects your card. So your card's in a case now. It's in a plastic case, and the case is much better than like a penny sleeve, right? The second thing it does is it authenticates it. So to a pretty reasonable degree, if PSA is calling this a Topps Jigglypuff, then it is a Topps Jigglypuff, right? And then the last thing it does is it gives it a grade that everyone can then agree on. They go, okay, a third party has looked at this, so now I'd like to sell this to you as a 4, because that's what PSA said it is, right? So like if you get a TCC 10, people are going to be like, well, TCC says this is a 10, and that's what I'd like to sell it at. Is it a good idea to grade the Charizard from Brilliant Stars? I would say so, yeah, absolutely. Mr. Spittin' Facts. So I'm all into card grading. It really helped me get back into the hobby in general, and I love it. Mr. Imposter Gary Oak, I'm still glad to have you back, man. Let's see what we got here. We've got Druddy Gone. Ooh. Dude. Oh, you got a nice box, man. You got the Golden Urshifu. So that is an ultra rare in the set. They look really unique. Very good box. They don't come in every box, right? Imposter Gary Oak, he's from the past, man. It's nice of him to stop by and say hi and open some cards. Lucky hit. It is lucky. That is a lucky hit. Here's Bolton. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Okay. Here's Urshifu. So, Matthew Fowler, when it comes to the price of a heavy rocket pack, here's the deal. Let's say you were to buy it from a stranger on the internet. If it ends up being light, he doesn't give you your money back, right? So if he charges you like $700 for a, quote, heavy pack of rocket, there's a few things you don't know. You don't know if he's already pulled the Charizard out of a sealed box. So that's one of the first things you don't know. Another thing you don't know is, has this pack been lying around in some kid's folder for the last 20 years, or did it come out of a sealed box? Big difference between the two. You know, one gets beat up, the other one it's in much better, higher quality. Mine comes out of a box, right? And it hasn't been sitting in some kid's, you know, folder for 20 years. The other thing you don't know is if the pack technically weighs heavy, but it turns out to be a light pack, he's not going to give you a refund. So he might actually already kind of know what the odds are that it's heavy or light, and he might be eliminating his medium weight packs. He might know that there's a risk that it's not heavy, and then he's passing that risk off to you. And if it does, you know, and his description will say disclaimer. You know, if you ever look into these, the descriptions of those kind of like auctions or buy nows, they always say disclaimer. If it's light, too bad. You know what I mean? So they always say that. And what I'm saying is mine costs a little more, but if it's heavy, I mean, if it is a light pack, you're going to get refunded. You're going to get, probably will revert to the price that I was selling the light packs at is probably what we'll do. So the light packs, I think we're selling for, I think it was like $400 something each. So you'll get refunded until you go down to that price. So it's a guaranteed heavy pack, but you're kind of paying for the guarantee. All right, Mr. Carlos, Mr. Imposter Gary Oak. So that, you know, I hope that describes it. There we go. I can't stay to watch. About to head out soon to get new controller for Elden Ring. Nice, man. Well, I hope you'll come back, Morix, and watch the Elden Ring live stream. You can leave it running in the background, or just stop in and say hi to us. I'll be streaming that tonight. All right, you got double Urshifus tonight. Take a look at that. Rapid Strike and Single Strike. All right, Mr. Carlos. Let's get you a new bag. I don't think I'm going to be awake for the gaming stream, but... it's pretty cool. Again, with my YouTube career, you could call it, it all started with Dark Souls 3. That's where it started. I was just making bad Dark Souls 3 montages, and then I kind of moved over to making guides because I love the game so much that I was starting to explain some of my ideas. And then what happened? I got a little more serious. I got better equipment. and then I got better software. I started learning how to edit, and then I started applying what I learned, and eventually the videos kind of moved up in quality. And I had my first video get like 10,000 views, 20,000 views. I was like, damn. And so that's really when I got into being a YouTuber. It was around that time. I've been binge watching Agenda Free TV and his Russia coverage. Law, Mister, you watch him. No, I do not. Never heard of it. Next up, we got Edgardo Luciano. Mister, can I get 160 for my slab away? Let's get it, Edgardo. Edgardo? Oh, my. 160. MKJGE. Edgardo Luciano. Oh, it's all done, huh? So that pays it off. It was for a God pack. Oh, my. So Edgardo Luciano just paid off his God pack. Open the God pack. 35 for the pack break. Thanks. All right. Let's get Edgardo Luciano into the pack break. There we go. Whew. So let's go grab it. Oh, better be careful here. I almost tripped there. It looks like it is kind of popped open here. I think it's just been sitting for so long that the glue's coming undone. All right, Mr. Edgardo. Mister, are you okay? I almost fell over there. I almost tripped. So he had one of these in slab away, which I was allowing back then. Let's see exactly what he pulls. All right, so he gets all of these. And it comes with the Graveler, Slowpoke, Shelder, Magmar, Giratina, Yveltal, Raikou, Jirachi. That was kind of cool. Neo Quillfish, Neo Unknown, Neo Staryu, Nidoran, Starmie, Poliwhirl. Why do I want to say Vaporeon? Vulpix. There we go. Espeon GX. Okay. Move these out of the way. We got Arceus Dialga Palkia, Raichu GX. Oh, we got the Dene Full Art and the Unigara Pikachu Hollow. First edition Sleep. Oh, first edition Diglett. First edition Dratini. Now, I believe these are all perfectly pack fresh cards. That's not bad. That's kind of nice. Here is Vendor. Is that Vendor or is that green-red gift? I can't remember. So you've got Machop and Arbok. Here's Farfetch'd and Slowbro for the Cardos. Ooh, you got holographic Slowpoke from, what's that would this be? Series 1 or Series 2? Is this Series 2? Okay, so that's Slowpoke. Oh, man, you got, this is a real, oh, Red Deck Squirtle. My hoochie mamas. Shining Arceus from Shining Legends. Team Rocket Coughing. Oh, Golden Mew. Very nice. Which, by the way, at the time would have cost a bit more. So there's Golden Mew. Here's Golden Zoroark and Greninja from Tag Team. Here is Dark Charizard from Team Rocket, Hitmonlee, and this appears to be a bit of an out-of-shape holographic Gyarados from base set. All right, so you got some lovely vintage cards here. And you have some lovely... Oh, this definitely counts as a vintage card. By the way, this card right here is in really great condition, I noticed, because I picked it out for that reason. I actually remember. So this would probably have a shot at a TCC 10 or whatever company you grade it with. This Squirtle, that's, again, Red Deck Squirtle, really cool. But this is some nice modern as well. And then we got some cheaper modern. These are like some cheaper modern cards. We got some Shining Arceus Coughing are kind of nice. The Slowpoke's nice. These are really cool, actually, right? Have you seen these? Take a look at these. Pretty wild, huh? The vendor cards or the gift cards, the red-green gifts, those can be pretty expensive. I think these were decent, Dratinis and Digletts. And then you got a whole bunch of some lovely vintage common and commons, right? So these aren't too bad, but they're not like super expensive either, but they're fun. That's why they're in there. All right, there you go. That was your God Pack, Mr. Edgardo Luciano. I hope you enjoyed it. We write your name on the bag now. First half was rough, but it's very good God pack. Well, I mean, it's not that it's rough. Like, the whole God pack could have been whittled down to just a few cards in the back, right? Like this. So you could have had the God pack be these cards back here. But, I mean, why wouldn't you want to take all these extra cards too, right? Like, you get all these cards as well. And these are just part of the fun, right? But you're right. A lot of the value does boil down to the expensive hits in the back. And by the way, these energy cards, which those are for fun because it's like, you know, old base set packs will have like 2 energies. These are pack fresh, vintage Japanese base set energies. That's what those are. So that's pretty cool. Those might grade 10. Oh, super chat, mister. Let's see what the super chat said. Did you hear the Pole store that got broken into and lost $250,000 worth of Pokemon cards? They left the plush dolls though. The Pole store? What's the Pole store? You mean Polish? Do you know the card Mega Garchomp? Super chat. All right. Edgardo Luciano. And the cool thing about those is you can grade them right off the table. You could actually, yeah. Of course, that wasn't true back then when I made the God packs. I'm gonna head out now. I'll be back for the Elden Ring stream later. Can I have a God pack? The Poke Store, really? The Poke Store itself got broken into? Dude, that's sad. You starting early tonight? I'm ending early tonight because I'm going to be playing Elden Ring just like you guys. So we're going to be ending. There's about an hour and a half left of this stream, and then we are done. And we're not going a minute longer. We're not going a minute longer. This counts as the nighttime stream. All right, there we go. Got your name on it. I'm placing it over here. Luis Ruiz. 7 Chili Willies. You got it, man. And a shipping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What system are you playing on? Xbox. I got my butt kicked by the first actual boss. Nice. A little jealous that people have already been playing it on the PC. I didn't agree with that. I thought that Elden Ring probably should have been launched at the same time on all systems. That would have been smart. Mister, did you see the perfect CGC Charizards on Pokestay Marketplace? Oh, there's a perfect Charizard? That's cool, man. Here's a Calyrex. Wow, that's a chase card in this set. Ice Rider Calyrex Alternative Art VMAX. Take a look at that. Great pull, Lewis. That's a snipe. Here's a Raboot. People got on your ass about the God Pack prices. Never doubt, mister. Yeah, well, I mean, like, there's a lot of mystery packs out there. In the end, I couldn't offer them because it takes too much time to actually put them together. And my time is better spent just going live or making a piece of content. So I was standing there trying to put together these awesome God packs. And I'm like, oh my God, it's taking all my time. All right, there we go. It's not very PC to launch on one platform. Not very PC, that's right. Let's see, Luis Ruiz. We got Luis Rodriguez. Let's grab this whole box. All right. Can I have a God pack? Oh, you're getting all the God packs. There we go. That was definitely the best one he made. I thought that it was not the best one I made. I'm pretty sure there was definitely other ones that were better than that. But they're all very similar. So, you know, they're all calculated. Which is why they take so long to make. Oh, what is going on? Now my keyboard don't work. Oh, no, man. Something's going wrong with this laptop. Well, I can't make the label if I can't type. Let me open up the stamp software again. Anyone not paying off their God pack and slab away? There might have been another God pack. Let's sign in. Yesterday I opened 6 packs and didn't even get a holo. Dude. How could they take your holos? There you go. I had to restart the software, so I didn't have to restart the computer. That seemed to work. Okay, Luis Ruiz. Your label is printed. Try using the Xbox controller. That's probably it. I'm probably supposed to be using my Xbox controller. All right. Trevor Glasson, 1 pack of the 25th anniversary. I have a small bag in the tea overflow per last video. You got it. Dude. Can I send in a piece of lettuce to be grated with you? Crispy bag fresh. Slab rotate the misters. Are you taking any orders? I am. I just got to warn you, at 2 hours, I will completely stop opening packs, no matter if there's remaining orders, because I'm then going to go run over to my Xbox and begin my stream over there. All right, Trevor, no major hit in that one. Trevor Glasson, he had some good luck in the previous stream today. Do I have any Jirachi slabs? I think I have a Jirachi, Crystal Guardians Jirachi. Is that still here? Okay, now we've got Zach Patch. Let's get 5 more sticker packs. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we got these Series 1 stickers. I think you still have it back for me, says Salad Chef Kelly. Wait, that's not the right Zach. Looking for Zach. Here it is, Zach Patch. All right, we throw that away, and now we're going to open up your sticker packs and pull you a hollow Charmeleon. You ready, man? I'm ready. So UPS still didn't do their job. There was no pickup today, and there was no delivery today by any company, USPS, FedEx, or the mailman. And that is because we're having some actually pretty dangerous weather out here in Missouri. It was raining, icy rain today, and it is below 30 degrees. Yep, it is very bad weather. I don't blame them for not wanting to go out. Why risk your life just to deliver some packages? I wouldn't do it. We're supposed to close on this house on Friday, by the way. So the secondary house, the one for helping people relocate to help run this little card business, that is supposed to finish on Friday, but we're going to call them and ask if they'll move it to Saturday or Sunday because it's going to be warmer on those days and probably less risky to drive. Okay, we have Jesse. Ooh, Jesse. Okay, there's the Jesse. God pack of stickers. Yeah, he got like 3 hollows in that 1 pack, didn't he? That was pretty good. Dodrio, Dratini, and last pack. Come on, Charmeleon. There's Psyduck. Ooh, Psyduck. No Charmeleon, though. How does the Brilliant Stars pre-order work? You just send in $36 for 6 packs, and then I write it down on a card like this. Carl, 6 Brilliant Star. When they arrive, I start opening them. So that's exactly how it works. So, and they might arrive on Monday. It might be as late as Monday if we can't get deliveries out here because they don't deliver on Sunday, and they definitely probably are not going to deliver on Friday because Friday is looking like the weather's just going to be very dangerous. Okay, that's Zach Patch. Mr. Zach. You can donate the cold ones if you want. All right. You had me do this last time. I don't honestly know what to do with these. I might start stacking them up somewhere. Stack them up over here. They're kind of like common and uncommon cards, aren't they? You noticed it. I noticed it. Nobody really grades them. Unless it's like non-holo Charizards. Did I buy enough of it to supply? I hope so. I think I got a lot. Ethan Ortiz. I got a better job after being fired earlier this month. Nice, man. 2 celebrations, he said. Time to celebrate, right? Can I pre-order just the Marnie from Brilliant Stars? You can, you can. I'll open them up until we pull a Marnie. Snorlax was a good one. Oh, I agree. Okay, you got Pikachu. This is for Ethan Ortiz. Imposter Professor Oak. And Pikachu. Pika! All right. Ethan Ortiz, you would be over here. I'm glad to hear you got a new job. I found that every time I got a new job, I was typically paid more, or it was just an easier or more fun job. So nowadays, it really doesn't pay to stick around for lots of different jobs. Sometimes it pays much better to just move to the next job, especially if you got like a corporate job. David Fillerdo says Gengar Slab Away. All right, David, let me go apply that to your Slab Away. David Fillerdo. This is going to say 41.5. All right, it's been updated. PB, I want 2 Eevee Heroes, 2 Star Birth, 2 Rent a Girlfriend. This is for PB. Mister, how many order can you do in a minute? A lot. Anyone want to split Brilliant Stars so they can get everything except Marty? All right, I'm taking you up on that. Sneeps. Toss this over here. You ready? PB, we've got Bibarel. Cold. Here's Glaceon. Eee. Dude, my fingers are so fast at this. Swampert. Here's your random girlfriends, and you pull Centimeter Sumi. Are orders still open? Yes, they are. And Centimeter Mommy. Why is it called Centimeter? To be honest, I just want the alternative art Luminion. Really, the Luminion? That's a fish. So that's for our friend PB. No crazy sniping there, PB. Maybe the next round is going to be the big snipe. So we got your bag here. Is Elden Ring like Skyrim? No, it's going to be like Dark Souls. I'm sure of it. I'm actually super hyped. Executor. Gyarados. Latios. Vulpix. Mayak Dewan, 27 in store credit, plus $9. All right, let's go find that store credit. I bought a Pokeball tin and got a pack of Evo Sky, so I opened it and pulled an alternative art Ray Ray. I hear those stories all the time, mister. I got a Ray Ray in 1 pack. I swears it. I needed... Oh, okay, you want this to be a Brilliant Stars pre-order. You got it. I need a new bag. New bag. All right. I wrote that on the card as well. Come on now. Now we're going to go ahead and refresh. Yeah, I thought the stock market today would crash really hard, but honestly, it did not. Okay. Felix Formosa. 3 Evo Skies. You got it, man. 2, 3. I have a bag. Also wasn't able to be here for the Gym Heroes break. Was anything good pulled? Felix, I'm pretty sure that... I don't think you pulled the holo. I think I'd remember that. We calling his bluff? What's this? Alternative art Duraludon. Felix Formosa, you don't need to pull a spicy card of the Gym Heroes 2-pack. You got Duraludon v alternative art. All right. Stocks were up today for some reason. Right. Probably people doing the same thing I was doing. I was thinking, oh, well, this is probably as low as they're going to get. Might as well buy some. You know what I mean? Oh, is this you? Oh, you're right in the front. Mr. Felix. Did you get Brilliant Star? Not yet, but you could do a pre-order on this channel if you'd like to have them open as soon as they arrive. So we allow a pre-order if you order 6 packs of it, okay? Okay, we've got Cheese who says 2 VMAX. We need the VMAXs. Once my Pika is done grading, would you trade me some Brilliant Stars for it? I'd be open-minded, as long as we get like the right price for it. Tomorrow will be rough, in my opinion. I'm probably wrong. Orders open? They sure are. Go ahead and place an order. Got to place it early, or got to place it soon, though, because we're going to call no more orders very soon. Just depends. I'm going nice and fast so we can get lots of orders done in a short period of time. Okay, Cheese, you got your Snorlax here. I like the Snorlax a lot, actually. Did you know that? Rayquaza? Okay. But obviously, there's a lot of those Snorlaxes. So, Cheese always tells me he doesn't want his hollows. Taking your hollows away. And I'm going to sleeve this up. Mr. Cheese. Yeah, that Pikachu is pretty awesome snipe, man. Pat Gibbs. 3 Eevee Heroes for Pat Gibbs. You got it, Pat. 1, 2, and 3. Did you get my pre-order for Battle Styles this morning? Yep. Yep. I sent you a message on Discord about working for you. Yeah? There's a whole bunch of guys that send in like an application back when I first started saying, hey, I'm looking to hire somebody. So once the house is done, I'll put out an announcement in the Discord for people to reach out to me again about relocating for the job. And I want to know who really can just stop what they're doing and relocate. And, you know, you really got to want to as well. Like, here's Raichu. What I don't want somebody to come over here for like 2 months, go through a bunch of training, and then they go, all right, I'm out of here. You know, I didn't like it. Pat Gibbs. So I'm trying to avoid that kind of scenario. Mr. Pat, new bag. I'm just put these into a sleeve here to make them a little stiffer. Gibbs return. He says, gives me some more Pokemons. The house we've got is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, no basement, and it's got a view of the lake. It's got a backyard. It's in a decent-looking neighborhood. It's a very rural neighborhood, but it's decent-looking. And, yeah, it's pretty nice. David Moraes, Merlin Series 1. You got it, David. Mister needs to run a Pokestan boot camp and find a soldier. Just want to make sure that somebody moving out here will be comfortable. I feel that if you're moving like straight out of California into Missouri, you might not like it. I'm a little worried about that. You're going to get like homesick or something like that. How much for the rent? That is undecided yet. We don't actually know. We'll research that actually. All right, there we go. So David Moraes. Yeah, these kind of are like bulk, aren't they? That guy sniped. Yeah, he got the non-holo Charizard, huh? Whoop. Mr. David. The rent's probably going to go like this. The rent is going to be like, here is the average price of rent for this type of home in this area. We're probably going to figure out what that is. And then we're going to go a little bit underneath that, right? We're going to say, okay, so our rent's a little cheaper. But then we're going to go, as long as you're working and helping me out with the card channel, it's going to be even more cheap. So we're going to shave off a certain amount of this is going to count as your pay, as long as you're helping me with the run this card shop. And then if you decide you want to move on to a different career, but you want to continue living in the house, you can choose to do so, but the rent will then become like your average rent in that area, because what I really would like is to have that house back so that I can relocate a new person. Next up, we got Felix Formosa. He says, also going to take a Climax box. You got it, man. Do I got a Climax box? All right, give me a minute. I got to grab a Climax box. Felix. He wants one too, is what he realized. Can a pet come with? That is a great question. If you've got a really small dog, like a toy dog or a cat, probably. I probably wouldn't want like a large dog, to be honest. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. So if you're going to cause a bunch of damage to the house with a large dog, probably not. What if the person doesn't want the house at all? Oh, they can move out anytime they want. So, I mean, I encourage people to buy their own home. I really do. I rented until I was about, how old was I when we got our first house? Like 28. So I rented till I was like 28. But looking back on it, if I could have been renting at the age of 18, or not renting, if I could have been owning at the age of 18, I would have. I just couldn't because I was too poor, and that's just the nature of life sometimes. But yeah, you know, guys, you guys will not make as much money over the course of your life if you're renting your whole life. But I will say this, rent in Missouri isn't too crazy. I've heard of the rent in a place like California. It's real high. How about a wife and kids? Yeah, I mean, as long as you actually get picked for coming over here to do the job, then it doesn't really matter if you have a wife or kids. But there's actually quite a few people who have requested to do this. And so I'm just going to try and pick the person who I think fits best. I'm looking for kind of a pokey fanatic, huge nerd, somebody with, you know, maybe a history of really collecting cards for a long period of time. So that's what I'm mainly looking for, is that. I'm not looking for somebody who just wants to come over for the sake of coming over, or maybe they're trying to escape where they're living. Not necessarily looking for that. I'm looking for somebody who really loves cards and they can prove it. You know what I mean? Like, how long have you been into cards? What's your collection look like? What are your thoughts on this? So somebody who's passionate about card grading and card collecting, they're going to be the right fit. Other than that, I don't care anything. Everything else about you is kind of irrelevant. And then, of course, pay, too. You know, like, you got to be happy with living in Missouri. Like I was saying, like, I don't want you to come over here and then be like, oh, wait, I don't like Missouri. Oh, look, you pulled Blaziken. Damn, that's a good box, man. The Blaziken character secret rare is awesome. There's May in the background. I have a baboon. Oh, right. And like we were saying, probably not a big dog. No baboons. That's just a matter of, you know, we just don't want to do a bunch of damage to the house with a big dog. I know how big dogs are. We had big dogs when I was a kid. They're terrible. They take big human-sized poops, and then if they decide to destroy something, you know, they can scratch right through a wall. Again, I had a larger dog when I was younger. I know they can. If they don't like something about the room they're in, they'll scratch right through the wall. All right, there we go. That's Felix Formosa. Mr. Felix, I think you got a friggy fat bag now, don't you? Look at that, guys. Damn. Can they come and claim? Cheese will hump pokey cards on fire. What's the no bad? I'll cancel you on if you don't allow it. What are you talking about? Imagine leaving Hawaii to go to Missouri. Ha ha. Well, I mean, there might be reasons to do that. You know, maybe you're a little tired of, maybe you got a little bit of that island fever. And you're tired of the weather being exactly the same every day of your life. And maybe you're tired of the $1 million price of property where you live. And we got a giant lake out here, so it's not like you're not without water. So you can go swimming in the summertime. The wintertime's pretty cold, though. But, yeah, I mean, there's a reason I haven't relocated to Hawaii right now. You know what I mean? Joseph Vargas, he says, hey, what's going on, mister? Let's do one live custom booster. You got it. Dude, Electrode. That's the first live custom of the night, which means you're going to get this bonus poker card. Hey, that's Slow King. He also wants an Evolving Skies at Snipe. I got a solid box. Blaze is sick, but love getting Sylveon too. Yeah, Sylveon's awesome. Here's Herdier. Yeah, I mean, if Hawaii was so good, everyone would just be moving there right now, but then you take a look at the cost of living and you look at the cost of a property and you go, well, I'm not moving there. I can't afford that, first of all. But even if I could, I don't know. You would dig yourself into this hole where your mortgage replaces your ability to invest in the stock market. And so you're just perpetually poor, you know? It's like, but I don't know. I guess if I was a millionaire already, maybe I would. It's a good question. Side effect of being poor, moving out to a place like Missouri? It's a good question. But you got to do whatever's smartest for you. You know, you can't dwell on that kind of stuff too long. Andres Ramirez, one Neo. Whoop. Can I still buy right now? Yes. Place an order quickly. Andres Ramirez. We got a Neo 1 pack break coming up. Cesar Rodriguez. Regular grade, the Japanese Gold Mew, and Shiny Suicune. You got it, Cesar Rodriguez. You know, we might return to calling the regular grade a express grade, but the bulk grade might continue to be called a bulk grade. That might be what we do here in a minute. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So we got the Shiny Suicune, Gold Mew. There's a golden... Oh, that's what he's talking about. That is what he's talking about. All right. Great pulls, by the way. Yeah, we are going to go back to calling this Express. I like the name Express better. I think it more accurately describes it anyways when you compare it to, like, the turnaround times compared to other companies. So I'm going to update that right now. This is just going to be called Express. The other one's going to be called Bulk to suggest that the time can really change pretty rapidly on it. All right, we need 2 of these sleeves. Oh, we did have 2 sleeves. They're sticking to each other. Your grading's still so underdiscovered. Such a great service. And that's a good thing because right now we could not handle a very high volume. I'm able to move out there right now from Hawaii and help you get the channel moving and clean up all the mess there. Oh, there's quite a mess. That would be great, man, because I think once I have help, I will be able to actually take time off, which, trust me, I've not enjoyed time off for like 3 straight years now. It's time to have some me time, I feel like, you know? I would be happy to make less money and pay somebody to help me in order to have some freedom. All right, cool. So these are going Express. We changed the name back to Express. I think that title Express more accurately describes the turnaround compared to other services. All right, cool. Wow, those were great. Devin Borales. 5 rent-a-girlfriends for Devin Borales. Mr. Devin. Devin gets anything he wants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, Devin, time for a signature. Sneeps. Sneeps. By the way, did you guys notice? We already broke 100 new subscribers. So we're at 40,100 subscribers already. Amazing, guys. Here's clearing things up, Cheesy Roo. Here's... Oh, you do pull a full art. How's it going, Kyle? Kyle Sexton. At least a trial run, Ruka. Okay, here's While I'm Your Girlfriend, Chizuru. Somebody bought a mat of the Rented Girlfriends. How's it going, Steven? If you want to buy, you have to use the PayPal link in the description to send me some money and a message explaining what you're buying. You can also see all the prices in the description. Now, just keep in mind, tonight's a special night. I'm hopping off in exactly 2 hours, which is about 1 hour and 10 minutes from right now. And that's because I'm going to go play Elden Ring, and we're going to be live on the TheCardconomist channel doing that. So if you guys want to join me over there, you'll want to click on the TheCardconomist link at the top of the description. Devin Borales. If you took a vacation for 5 days, let's say starting tomorrow, how much money do you think you'd lose? Well, what you're really asking is how much money do you make? Tokimon says, Mom! There we go. There we go. Devin Borales. Oh. Here is a cheap little Shining Celebi. Any chance of you being able to source some of the rare top series? I've seen them. I'm not sold on their value. That's the only reason they're not here. I'm not convinced that they are really worth that much. We got some... Oh, look at this cute Jigglypuff, man. That's Topps Jigglypuff. Here's a PSA 10 of the Greninja Break. Pretty wild. credit card now. Mom! Come on, Mom! Mom, I want to open some Pokies! Don't be so lame. God. What's up, Debo? Wow, look at all these Pokeballs, man. We got so many members. Are Series 3 tops cheaper? No, they're more expensive. They're more expensive, actually. And that's why I go, I don't know. Chris Acevedo, 1 Pokemon Top Series 2. Speaking of which, we have Series 2, 1 XY Evo. Okay, 1 XY Evo for Chris Acevedo. 1 Star Wars Galaxy 1. 1 Volt Tackle. He's looking for the Volt Tackle Snipe. $2 for the chicken. Do you think the Topps cards never popped up like the TCG? What do you mean they were never as popular? Is that what you're asking? Well, they never were. But, you know, I feel like they've gained a lot of notoriety lately, 20 years later. I'm a big fan. I love how hard they are to grade. That's a big selling point for me, believe it or not. 576. There we go. Add 1 more subscriber to the TheCardconomist. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, we're going to be live over there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now, I'm not expecting a lot of viewers for Elden Ring. The TheCardconomist channel is a dead channel. I hadn't posted any serious videos over there for 2 straight years. Yup, 2 years of no posting. Really no live streams over there either. So, you know, I'm expecting like 30 viewers. And that's okay with me. Still going to be fun. I would play Elden Ring either way. It's not even about getting a lot of viewers or growing the channel or anything like that. I just really love From Software. Anything they make, I love it. And so I'm happy to play their game, and I've been looking forward to it ever since they announced it. It's finally here. It took much longer than we thought. Usually that's a good sign, by the way, when they're making a game. And so I would have played it either way, and might as well play it on the TheCardconomist channel. Mr. Ping it so I can go. We're going to ping it in the Discord server, okay? So just keep an eye on the channel that says TGC. You'll notice there is a separate channel for that now. And the separate channel's there because who knows? I might be making several pieces of Elden Ring content. Oh, look at this, man. Chris, what a nice day for you. 1 of 6. Unbelievable. Pulling the Darth Vader like it's easy. There you go. Top Series 1, Darth Vader etched card. Beautiful. Oh, man. Isn't that crazy? That looks great. Do you think Elden Ring will be a better game than Legends Arceus? Well, it will try, but not really. No, I'm just kidding. Can you believe that those 2 games exist at the same time in 2020? I don't know what to say, man. Like, I've seen just small clips of Elden Ring and the trailer, and I already know it's like 20 years ahead of Legends Arceus. Legends Arceus really does play like a bad phone game made by like a dev team that just started, like an indie team. And then Elden Ring looks like a proper AAA game, you know what I mean? But it's not just Elden Ring. You got other games too, like Final Fantasy or just open any of the most recent video games that came out. Destiny had this big update DLC. They all play like AAA games. Pokemon does not. Pokemon's behind the times, man. They need to get some new talent or like a new director. I don't know. Is it a money issue? Do we find out that Nintendo just doesn't have enough money? We'd like to make a nice Pokemon game for you guys, but we can't afford it. Here's Chastity. I see you're drowsy back. Oh, it's such a good pack. Mr. Chris, you pull the transparent Squirtle under a water leaf. And Drowsy. Now, Drowsy's drowsy, right? Nobody's calling mom over Drowsy. But this Squirtle is awesome. Congratulations. I'd be happy to grade something like that. That is one of those transparent cards. See, there's my fingers. Now, there's also die-cut cards in here, too. Nobody's pulled any of the die-cut cards. And here's your Drowsy Hypnosis Elephant. What is he called? He's called a, I don't remember what kind of animal he is. So we got Chastity, we got this swimming scene, And we got Hypno, and he's been all crazy. I don't even think that's possible with his legs. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, he's not making sense to me. Well, you had a good round, Mr. Chris. Chris, the man who goes deep. That's crazy, man. You picked up Squirtle and Darth Vader, two very gradable cards, in my opinion. Look at that. Wow, wow, wow. All right. Now, we gave you a new box, right? And where did we put that box? See Emily's new box. I see Christopher Ryan Lane. Oh, I know where we put you. We put you up here. We put you up here. All right, Chris. Yay! Dude, you got some nice cards. Jose Maldonado says, can I get 3 Chili Rain and 1 VMAX? I think you could. And 1 VMAX. We're at 1 hour now. I'd like to call no more orders for the moment. Let's just say last round, okay? Place your last round. If you're going to order, you got to order right now. Did you call no more orders? If you're going to place an order, you got to place it now. And then no more orders after that, okay? So this is final round. How's the wait time? Probably pretty short. I'm going pretty fast. But we are stopping at exactly 2 hours. Even if there's orders left, we're stopping at 2 hours, okay? So it's a special night. I will not stream a minute past 2 hours tonight. We've got Cybold. Here's Agatha. And here's Passimian. So that's for Jose Maldonado. Jose, nothing crazy this round. You pick up the Ariados. All right, cool. Been trying to find out. Someone show me where to look to buy to try for AHR now. But no help, says Lincoln Perry. How's it going, Lincoln Perry? Just read the description, man. Jose Maldonado. I bought the biggest Diglett off of A. Perez? What? Did I read that right? Tick, when's the drop? Are you asking? All right, now we've got Roberto Bahena for my Slab Away Venusaur. Thank you. Oh, that reminds me. Didn't somebody pay off their Slab Away? Oh, no, I don't remember who it was. Somebody did pay it off. Shoot, we got to find out who that was. Give me a minute. Who paid off their Slab Away, and I didn't even grab it. It was Edgardo Luciano, wasn't it? All right, let me go find Edgardo Luciano. I don't remember what he had, even. We never grabbed it. Okay, that's Gregory Powers. Mr. Edgardo. Not in there. How about this box? This is a really old box. Dave Jens, Jeremy. All right, not in there. Let's check this one down here. Raphael, Douglas, Carter, Richard, Philip, Michael. Weird. Did I miss it? Maybe it's one of these new. Maybe it's one of these new slabs that you just paid off. Is that the deal? You know, I keep saying this, but I need to take a day and alphabetize these already, because this ain't right to take so much time to have to locate one slab. Oh, man. Well, that's pretty crap. What was it? What was the slab that he had? Oh, it was the God Pack. James, you're saving me here. All right, that's why my brain had told me we needed to locate it before. but it was an actual God pack. That's why I never did have to locate it. All right, I'm being a goof to you guys. Roberto Behena, let me apply this. And that would explain why we couldn't find it. Okay, he is applying 127 toward his Venusaur. The Venusaur is at 250. So we're going to say 250.75 minus 127, huh? 127 plus .75. All right, you end up with $124.50. Roberto. 124.5. There you go. There you go. It's been updated. We got Ronaldo Salazar. 1 VMAX, 1 poker. Sorry about that, guys. 1 poker card. Oh. What's this? That's Raikou Poker, and it looks so good. Pew, pew, pew in Europe tonight. Well, in Eastern Europe, maybe. All right, Ronaldo pulls Snorlax and Duraludon. All right. That's a nice pull, man. Ronaldo with an R. No more orders, by the way, guys. We're now no longer taking orders. Reynaldo Salazar. Well, we're going to start looking for you. And you're right here. Just paid for Arcanine. Ooh. Sounds good. David Capistran. 5-volt tackle. 1 EV Heroes. You got it, man. What's up, David? Did you see we took care of your earlier order? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1 EV Heroes. Mr. David, here's your order. Any Ukrainians here? How much for 1 bag with my name in it? Are you all Russians now? Cold. I'm a Russian sleeper agent. Here's Orbeetle. Cold. Alakazam is kind of cool seeing that because he was actually part of the set in Japanese. He wasn't a promo. Oop. Why buy an Arcanine? I only buy Arca 10s. Oh, clever. All right, David. Pro suck. David Capistran. There we go. And I'm refreshing. I'm just the demon with you all. So, we have Jose Suentis, is that right? And he says, 1 pack break, Neo 1. What's up, man? All right, so you got your 1 pack break. 1 live custom. Okay. Soup. No, that doesn't add up. 1 pack break in the Neo is $34. Okay, I think you said 1 Japanese in your order and it didn't really make sense. But this you'll get to take home with you. Okay, so here you go. I'll get you a little bonus since it's your first time. Okay, a little bonus. Oh, you've got Neo Genesis Magmar. How cool. So we'll go ahead and put that in a fresh bag for you. Your order didn't make sense at first because you said 1 Japanese, like you were going to order a pack of something else. And I was like, wait a second, that doesn't add up. But I think it was more like a typo that you left in the message. All right, nice to meet you, Mr. Jose Suentis. And you're in the pack break. Have fun playing the new game. Oh, I'm going to have fun. Ruben Ayala. VMAX Climax 4. Also have a small bag up top in the R box. Why, thank you, man. One, two, three, 4. That's for Ruben Ayala. What's up, Ruben? Elden Ring, Cheater, Pumpkin Eater. Mister, I'm late to the stream, but what do you think about what this Putin guy is up to? I wonder if he's going to fail. Ukraine's going to fight back, obviously. I wonder how hard they're going to fight back. What if they actually repel the Russians successfully with like guerrilla warfare, and the Russians aren't able to take Ukraine like they want? Maybe they take part of Ukraine, but they're not able to hold it very well. And then, maybe the sanctions actually kind of do a job on the Russians. Maybe the Russian economy starts to strain so much and it becomes so unpopular at home, that Putin has to withdraw, and it would be very embarrassing if he had to do that. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. But he's definitely going to be condemned by the international community in the West. But it sounds like China's not condemning him. China's kind of quiet. Probably because they're watching going, ooh, we need to do this to Taiwan. You know what I mean? All right, Mr. Rubin. China about to take Taiwan. They're thinking about it. They're stroking their beards and thinking about it. They're going, Robert, Bitcoin pump Putin is war is paid for. It's not all about money. When it comes to war, it's about power. You can have a lot of money and still not have enough power. Roman, Ricardo, Ryan. Stroking their what? Their beards. Their beards. They have beards in China, right? Ruben Aguilar. Raymond Suti. Raymond Pulgarin. I have a small bag up top, he says, huh? Ryan Hutch, Robert Wright. Ruben Ayala, you were not up top. You had me searching every box. There we go. Facial hair does not exist in China. You might be right, actually. I think that's kind of an Asian thing not to have a whole lot of facial hair. Devin Morales. 5 more Rent-A-Girlfriends. Devin Morales. No nighttime stream tonight. That's correct. We're going to be having an Elden Ring stream on my other YouTube channel, TheCardconomist. I've got a link to the TheCardconomist YouTube channel at the top of the description. That's me. It's just me on my other YouTube channel. So I've got 2 of the YouTubes. Remember me from earlier? I do like the beards. I got my own neck beard. All right, this is for Devin Morales. You ready, Devin? Easy signature snipe. We need more likes. Why can't the world just be at peace? I don't ask those questions. Why can't the world just be at peace? I feel like I've always kind of known. And the reason why, of course, is because it's just the nature of things, Like, when you start hearing people, like, tweeting, like, don't do it, this is bad. Putin doesn't care about that. He don't give 2 flying flips. That's the nature of being powerful, Same with China. China doesn't care. They don't care about being good. Being powerful has nothing to do with being good. And you find out a lot of your concepts about goodness and morality and civility sort of comes from like Hollywood and TV. But then there's this whole real world out there where it's like, yeah, we're going to invade your country, kill all your men, and take your women. Devin Morales with the D. It's kind of like, could you even imagine, we're going to cancel Putin on Twitter. That'll stop him. It's like you discover that all the sort of like internet social games that we play with each other are kind of pointless in the end. Felix Formosa, go ahead and ship. I could get a little recap on my bag. You sure can, Mr. Felix. Are you ready? Felix, we just had you. Where we put you? You had kind of a fatter bag. Oh, I put you over here. Invest in vodka. That's right, I'm investing in vodka. But yeah, I mean, here in the West, we're all wrapped up in our social games that we play, and we're all into identity politics. We're all into, we're gender and tribalism and blah, 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 like all the stuff that I can talk about. And in the meantime, there's real threat of war, and it's happening right now. Not to us, luckily, but if we were Ukraine, we'd be getting our booties kicked. And there's no room for political correctness. Doesn't really have that much power, is what you find out. It has a lot of power in an egalitarian society where there's no war, but the idea that there would be no war, you know what I mean, is sort of a fantasy, because there's guys like Putin out there, and Putin's in Russia, but he exists everywhere. He exists in this country too. Somebody like him exists in this country, and they want power, and they want your stuff, and they're not playing games, and they don't care about, your tweets on Twitter. Mr. Felix, have we shipped you before? Let's see if we shipped you before. We live in a sort of bubble almost, I feel like. You know how sometimes people accuse the wealthy of living in a bubble? I feel like we live in a bubble too, but it's a different bubble. It's this bubble of no one in our generation has ever had to deal with any serious conflict. You know what I mean? Felix Formosa. Let's grab an email. We start to live almost like in this fantasy second reality, because life has been that easy for us. And watching them go to war kind of snaps you out of it. You're like, oh yeah, that whole thing exists. People are like, I can't believe it. It's like, can't you? What part of human history didn't have war? Can you name one? It's like, you can't. It's not even possible. People are like, this is the biggest war since World War II. It's like, okay, so what's been going on in the Middle East the last 100 years, right? We've been at nonstop war in the Middle East. War's been happening all over the planet. It never really stopped. It just wasn't happening to Ukraine. And so now it's happening to Ukraine, and people are like, oh my God, I can't believe it. How could Putin do this? Jose Bustamante, 10-star birth. I'm going to start a change.org petition to end the war. There's only one thing that works, and that's violence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Your guys have to pick up a gun and be willing to kill other guys, but also die for their cause. And that's real power in the world. That is real power. That's where we get crap like the patriarchy. People are like, where's the evil patriarchy? Blah, 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 right? I can't believe the patriarchy exists. What's like, because there's a guy out there who will pick up a gun and take all your stuff away from you. That's why it exists. And it always will probably be that way. It's not going to we're not going to evolve beyond it in one generation. It's not going to happen. And it might not happen for a really, really, really long time. Humans may never evolve beyond that point. It might just not happen. Doesn't seem to happen in nature. You got animal, dog-eat-dog world, right? Stuff like that. So my wife won't let me join Buds. If it wasn't for war, I would have a job right now. I wouldn't have a job right now. Oh, that's a good point. A lot of Russian soldiers deserted today. 3 trucks were found abandoned with the gear and camel left behind. Well, and probably that's true on the other side, too. Some Ukrainian soldiers probably, fled as well. Oh, what a great pull. Jose Bustamante, you got a golden pull, the Ultra Ball, ultra rare. I really like Pokeball trainer cards. If I had to own a trainer card, it would be a Pokeball. Peaceful people around the world need to stand and say, we're not fighting worldwide. Yeah, I mean, but if you stand up and say we're not fighting, then the guys like Putin stand up and say, perfect, you're an easy target. You see what I'm saying? You're like exactly the reason why war breaks out. War breaks out when a guy like Putin looks over at Joe Biden and says, oh, Joe Biden's a pushover. And so he says, I guess I'll do what I want finally. Because he's been in power a long time, but he chose Joe Biden's presidency to actually make his moves. And so that's not surprising, because he's going, this guy seems like he won't fight me. And so that it's probably calculated. He probably goes, this is probably my one chance in history while I'm still alive to make my move. Because he's probably looking at Joe Biden going, look at the blunder in Afghanistan. This guy's, he doesn't want to go to war. Perfect. I do, but everyone on the planet doesn't want war. Some people do want war. That's something you have to accept. There's actually probably a lot of people that want war. They just don't say it. All right, Jose Bustamante. Not on social media. Everyone stand together and leave them alone. Leave them alone. You need to leave. There we go. And Dylan Blake, I want that Arcanine. Saw you slap my demons. I paid for shipping a few days ago, and that's everything. So, Dylan Blake, you're saying you're ready to ship out, it sounds like. Oops. Oh, no. Yeah, it looked nice, man. A little off center. It's very slightly off center. But, yeah, it still managed to grab the 10. Dylan Blake. Gas prices about to make us wish we bought Teslas. Well, the price of electricity goes up along with the price of gas, but you're right, it might be a little more resistant. But remember, I was explaining the other night that gas is actually generated. Electricity is actually generated from fossil fuels and coal and probably some natural energy like solar, wind, maybe like a dam or something like that, water energy. But, it eats up a chunk of the energy out of the energy economy. That's what those cars do. And electricity has to be generated by these giant turbines that turn. You have to burn like coal or fossil fuels to get those turbines to turn, right? Like, where does electricity come from? All right, Dylan Blake. Tesla's being good for the economy, for the environment is a lie. Yeah, it could be. Very well could be. Energy comes from somewhere, right? It's not like they generated the electricity by plucking bolts of lightning out of the sky as if we're Zeus. We generate electricity using these giant turbines that turn, and they make a motor. They make a motor like activate and turn along with the turbine. And to turn those turbines, they got like this whole process for it, and it requires crazy amounts of energy. Their entire industry is built on war. It's all about money. Money and power tend to go hand in hand. So yeah, but it's not all about money. Sometimes it's just about power. Stephen Tripp says 2 NBA Prism and 1 live custom. All right, guys, we got about 30 minutes left. If you want to make an order, 1 or 2 more guys can place an order. If you want, you don't have to. 1 live custom for Stephen Tripp. No more live customs though, okay? Here goes. What we got? Soup. The attack of Ukraine should be a serious wake-up call to those stuck in the bubble. It probably won't be. That's the crazy part, Alex Ferguson. It won't be a wake-up call to them. They'll continue to live in the bubble until it actually affects them. I think that's how it actually works. And right, and again, that's probably part of why Putin's making his move. He's looking at Biden. Biden was elected into office. He didn't just rise into office on his own. People chose him. So Putin sees the American people the same as he sees Biden. And he's gone, oh, they're total pushovers. And so he's making his move. He's like, yeah, try to do something about it. We got nuclear bombs and I'm crazy. Push me. So, yeah, it's kind of interesting. Sneep. Not to mention when the batteries are done and need replacement, they just can't recycle them. Oh, yeah, they're crazy toxic. There's all kinds of minerals and metals that need to be extracted for these batteries. I just do 2 live customs before you tell it. Let me just see, because I can actually see the exact time it was ordered. So that's it was ordered about a minute ago. Sven, I'll have to say no to the live customs. It will be unfair to everyone else. I apologize. I'd ordered no, what did I say? I'd said, at 1 hour I said that we were cutting off orders, so I can't do live customs. I apologize. Man. You do very well in the live customs, but in this case, there's not enough people ordering them, so we have to say no to them. Here's LaMelo Ball rookie. You did it, Steven. Yeah, I'm sorry. When I said that 1 or 2 more orders can come in, I wasn't talking about live customs, but that's why I tried to explain it couldn't be them. If Trump would have been there, he would have shook Putin's hand. Hey, mister, did I miss mine? I placed it an hour ago. Joseph V. Joseph V, let me go look you up, okay? We might have missed you. Here's Ben Simmons. I apologize, Mr. Sven. Okay, I am just in maybe making a pre-order. What I can do for you is I can turn it into $40 of store credit. And then what you can do is you can place an order for 2 live customs when you feel like it's hot. Here's Cole Anthony. Too bad Alex didn't cut those packs. Ah, man, he would have sniped that LaMelo Ball and cut it in half. Rookie LaMelo Ball. That's for Steven Tripp. I almost said Sven. Here we are, Steven Tripp. Just pre-order a live custom and you probably get the same one. Cheese says that's searching. Bush, Obama, and Trump were too unpredictable for Putin to do this to. Right, like Biden seems to be, out of all of those leaders you just mentioned, the safest one to go to war with Ukraine with. You know what I mean? Like, who are you going to mess with? Bush? He's crazy. Obama's kind of crazy. And Trump's definitely crazy. Like, I would be scared that he would actually do something. You know what I mean? So Putin said, wait my time. You know what I mean? That's what he did. And then Biden comes around, bungles Afghanistan, and Putin says, oh, good. Okay, well, now's the time. This is my chance in a lifetime to actually do something. Joseph V., we're going to look you up. And that's our own fault for electing him. He is so clearly not a good president. The Democrats don't even like him based on, approval ratings. Even the Democrats do not like him. So Joseph V. Joseph Vargas, is that it? Joseph Vargas said 1 live booster snipe and 1 evolving skies snipe, huh? Let's see, Joseph Vargas. Joseph, your bag's right in the front. You did get done. See, Joseph Vargas, see this Slow King? I gave him to you because you were the first guy to open a live custom tonight. And yes. Trump was better at doing stuff overnight when we were all sleeping. Pokemon for ban. Just place an order real fast. Hope it clears. And we have time. Under Brandon Hyatt. I think we got time. We had a nice fast stream tonight, didn't we? Trump armed the Ukrainians to fight off Russia while in office. Right. And, this oil pipeline that Putin got, I think that was a nice little gift that Biden basically gave him when he said, we're going to shut down our pipeline and Europe's going to become dependent on Russia for oil. And Russia was struggling economically really badly during the Trump administration because we were developing so much oil. Don't you guys remember that? It was in the news over and over again. Brandon Hyatt says 6 of the 25th Japanese. Oh, okay, you got it, man. Is this the only stream today? Yes, this is the one stream we're doing today. If you'd like to place an order for some booster packs, you can do that. Do you want to do that, Mr. Sven? I'll let you do it. I got about 30 minutes left. All right, so this is for Brandon. 5 Crystal Dominion. Crystal Dominion. Oh, no. I actually have to go get the Crystal Dominion. I'll be back. All right, I'm here. Whew. I mean, you'll probably hear them talk about it in the news. How we basically handed Russia an economic gift. That was when a lot of the inflation occurred too, right? Like part of the inflation is our higher gas prices that we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $35 slab of your choice, just a card, not tops. Please put shipping. Brandon Hyatt, I don't understand the last part of your order that says $35. I don't understand that. I'll place this over here. Let's get these other packs open and we'll do the anniversary pack last. Brandon, what did you mean by that $35 slab of your choice? Mail-in ballots were made to rig the election. Think about it. I got 4 sent to me in the mail. Well, I don't have any anecdotal evidence like that, but you know what I do think? I think if you're playing a game and there's a major rule change to the game, everyone playing the game has to agree to the rule change, or at least a very large majority, like let's say 2/3 should agree to it. And so they've changed the rules, and the conservatives mostly didn't agree with the rule change, and then the other side won. The side that changed the rules won. So this is why there's so much controversy over it and why there was so much anger over it. Mr. Brandon, you've got Ninja. And we're still fighting over it, because the Democrats want to make the mail-in voting a permanent thing. I think he wants you to pick him a slab to put on slab away. Here's Nox Suzaku. What? Lock. Here's Renak. Ooh, Renak. Sid, Regulis, Fanfrit. We've got Scholar. Mr. Big Tragedy, the Hololive Mender, Rusha was terminated of her contract. She was the Necromancer girl. You are the second person to tell me that. I'm sorry to hear that. They still want to rig elections with mail-in ballots, yes. Well, I don't know if you could call it rigging, but they probably realized mail-in ballots were to their favor by the numbers, and so they said, all right, well, we're going to play the game by these rules. And the Republicans are saying, wait a second, we don't want that. We want to play by our rules. Kefka... Guy's not legendary. All right, there we go. Aside from everything else, Biden made our military weaker by kicking out service members who refused the vaccine mandate. Oh, right. Remember, we had that whole, remember the military ad? It starts with 2 moms in California. Remember that? That was all over the news when that came out. And it's like, bro, the military is, you use your military to kill, people. What is this, SJW woke ad doing in our military? It was so shocking when it came out. You almost couldn't believe it. You're like, this is certainly a joke, right? No, it was authentic, and it was so shocking to see. Meanwhile, China and Russia are releasing ads that are like, their militaries actually look like they'd be spooky to fight. Oh, man, it was so bad. I do remember it. I don't know. It was very controversial when it came out. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Here's, Zacian. It starts with 2 moms in California. There we go. They still have an active time on their contract, so they can be recalled. I just found Brilliant Stars. Here's, a cold one. And Mr. Brandon, a cold one. Okay, now for your 25th anniversary. Jormo says, yeah, we looked like fools. So I think Jormo's referring to that ad. It was a military recruitment ad, but it's like, it was such a bad ad. What do we got? Oh, no. You got Rocket Returns, Rocket Admin. That's not Charizard. Oh, beautiful, man. So that's for Mr. Brandon. Let's find his bag. I think I've said Brandon's name like 5 times now. I think I do that with a lot of people when we're going live. Brandon Hyatt. I never seen the ad. You guys didn't see that ad? You got to look that up. Probably look up woke U.S. military ad. And you'll see what I'm talking about. It was an embarrassment to us in the military. The military just put out a PR ad. We still got the biggest budget for military. Is that over here? It starts with 2 moms in California. What are you talking about? The military is for killing people. It was like this. I just couldn't believe it when I saw it. I was like, oh no, we're definitely not a superpower in the world, are we? Just a reason to feel happy for themselves. What is he talking about? Is he mad that people spend $2 on... Exotics is a new member! Better look out, guys. That $2 membership about to break the bank. You could have bought Pikachu's left pinky toe with that money. Here's Bryant, Brown, Bryce. Here's Brandon Hyatt. All right. The Army had to take it down. Did it really? If I watched that ad, if I was like this pro-military, sort of like ready to go out and slay the enemy, masculine male, and I watched a U.S. ad like that, I'd be like, all right, cool, time to leave the U.S. and join a real military. You know what I mean? That would be the feeling I'd have in my stomach. That would be the feeling in my junk. I'd be like, I guess I don't want to join the U.S. military now. Brandon Hyatt. I don't have your address. I got to open it up in PayPal. People who are listening to Exotic's Bad Takes now. Yay! What? There we go. And there we go. That ad came out before we lost in Afghanistan, I think. You can pay the $2 or not. It doesn't matter to me. 20 minutes. Mr. Oh, yep. No more orders, guys. No more orders. Brandon Hyatt, you got 35 bucks. Okay, Brandon Hyatt, because I have no clue what your message was for. Mister, can I place an order? Better not. Better not. We are wrapping up. I mean, you can, but what'll happen is if I can't fulfill it within the time that I have left, I'm just going to leave it there in PayPal. All right, there we go. George Smith. I'll take 3 of the slime cards and 1 Pukey. 3 slime cards, 1 Pukey. What is he talking about? I have a bag of the old G-Box. The old G-Box. Slime. Oh, reincarnated as a slime. I got you, mister. Sweet. Is toward my slab away. Oh, okay, Brandon Hyatt. $35 toward your slab away. I'm going to take care of that right now. Okay, and you don't have a slab away. I just threw that card away. Brandon Hyatt, I didn't see a 35. I didn't see a slab away for you. I'll put this card back in my box then. He says, no, mister. If cards come to USA, do you save Pokey or do you save wife? I'll save my wife, but only by a small amount. Pokies are a close second. I'm Jacob Kai. Oh, what's up, Jacob Kai? How's it going, man? I was asking Brandon Hyatt what his $35 was for. Nothing crazy coming out of the Pokemons. How about these slimes? I meant pick a card for me. People keep talking too fast for you to see. You want me to spend $35 for you on a slab. Is that right? Am I streaming Elden Ring right after this? Yes, exactly. We're going live right after this. I want to place an order for my slab away. Feel free, man. Go ahead. Slime is my favorite anime. Oh, cool, man. All right. Unfortunately, though, no signature card coming out. That was for George Smith. He's in the old G-Box. Thank you for letting me know. The old G-Box, huh? Let's check this G-Box right here. What could he mean by the old G-Box? Gabriel Griffin. Gaston Grayson George. I feel like I know what you're talking about. Like there was an old G-Box, but it's not here anymore. We definitely moved it. George Smith. Wife, kitty, sardine, pokies. True, I forgot about kitties. Gregory Morin. Pokies will only be friends as we all bunker in our basements. It was the one with the big bag in it. Okay, so you've got a large bag is what you're telling me. The old G-Box, you say. Might be this one. Ugh. Orders still open? I'm afraid not. Orders are closed. It was a very short stream. We were just having it for fun before I go live on Elden Ring. I hope you guys will follow me over there. I'm going to have TCC raid TGC. Okay, let's go ahead and refresh. I think you're thinking too hard about my statements. Orders still open. Orders placed, mister, for my slab away. Thought you'd call it the old G-Box. All right. The thing is, if you're not part of our group, if you don't have a membership, how are you going to get invited to the giant sex orgies? I mean, that's the verification, is to have a membership. Mr. Nicholas Zalewski says PSA 8 Celebi. You got it, Nicholas. There we go. Congrats on 40K. Thanks, Nicholas. Jose says 5 of the Shiny Star Vs. Jose Bustamante. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. You spend 35 on one, you pick just not a Topps card. Oh, just not a Topps card, huh? Okay. I'm going to do that then. So this is for Jose Bustamante. And he's going to pull Pincurchin. Here we go. So you got Hollow Gengar. And you've got Shiny Pincurchin. Oh, Shiny Suicune. We've been getting crazy lucky with that, man. Another Shiny Suicune. Fantastic pull. Okay, that's a hit, man. Congratulations. There's the Blastoise code card. Cinderace code card. Oh, Pikachu code card. That's really nice as well. Blastoise and Pikachu code cards. You're watching on the big screen. You know what I ought to do? I ought to have the moderators share the link to the Elden Ring live stream. The link should be up right now. The live stream should be queued. Can you send link to TheCardconomist from Hotmail account so I can... Oh, okay. Wow, not bad, man. It's a good round for you, actually. Order still open? What's up, Jordan? No, I'm afraid we're closing shop. I go live in just 30 minutes. Can I buy the Abra? Yes, you may. Brandon Hyatt. So, a $35 card. You're getting PSA 10 Rillaboom. There you go, Brandon. Yay! Brian's going to be like, not that one. Or did I say Brian? Brandon. Mister, I'm sending you $17.50 to pick me any card you want. Just no sets older than 2012. No sets with GX. No electric type. Go, Brandon. That's probably the link, Mr. Cheese. All right, and then Jacob Kai, towards my slab away. Jacob Kai, Jacob Kai. That's going to say 251.5. There you go. It's updated. I'm doing a last refresh. Nice. Sounds good to me. Actually, I have a collection of the menus that will top it off. Hello, mister. Any nice snipes yet? Any nice snipes yet? Well, we're all done for the night. I think there was 1 or 2 nice snipes. That's it. That's the end of the stream, everyone. I had a lot of fun. We are now going to head over to, well, the TheCardconomist live stream begins in less than 30 minutes. It starts at 11:15 for me, which is 12:15 for New York, or 9:15 for California. I'll see you guys there, okay?